If you want to find out how quickly the society can turn against one, and I'm talking seriously here, stand up and tell the truth about just anything that you want to stand up and tell the truth about. It scares the living daylights out of everyone. And so the first thing that happens is you find out who your friends are and who your friends are not, because there's a great weeding out there. And it's not anything that you do on your part or that I've done on my part. They just disappear. And you find very quickly that people are afraid to be around you because that they can see the government being upset about what you're talking about, and they can see repercussions coming, and of course they have happened and will continue to happen. And ultimately, I really believe that there will be some kind of a terminal point where they decide that they're not just not going to put up with this pest anymore, and that's going to be the end of me. You can't go to church, you can't go to cocktail parties because everybody else is sitting around talking about the weather or, oh, what school did you go to? And when you have done the research and arrived at some of the answers that I know to be true now, those people become like kindergarten children. They're not in the real world, and I can't engage in that kind of a conversation. So you really find yourself in another world that has nothing to do with all of the rest of the people who are running around engaged in their activities that they think are so important to them. And to them, they really are. But to me, they've lost the reality of what really is important, and they're about to lose their freedom to even discover those things at this point. So, if anybody wants to remember me, I would certainly be pleased if they just remembered I did what was the responsible and the right thing to do at a time when nobody else had the guts to do it.
Tried to be a good boy, but I ain't a boy no more. I've seen some things that a man just can't ignore, and this world's gonna see what I'm standing for. I've got my peace, but I can't hold my tongue.
Something to note, the Arctic Circle, right? The sun goes around and never fully goes down over the horizon. Something to note. Now, this happens for months, right? It's in 24 hours of constant light for months. If we are on a ball, let this sink in. If we are on a ball, what is on the other half of the globe lighting it up? You have to wake up. You have to wake up.
Anymore. You can't buy my silence. You can't steal my voice. You can't keep me quiet. I will break the noise. Try to beat me down. Tell me to shut my mouth. But there's a time to speak, and the time is now. On the side of the street, always tiptoeing, trying not to wake the beat. Oh, but here I come. All you monsters had better run from me. You can't buy my silence. You can't steal my voice. You can't keep me quiet. I will bring the noise. Try to beat me down. Tell me to shut my mouth. There's a time to speak, and the time is now. Oh, it's the time. It's now. It's now. Oh, time is now. Yeah.
It makes sense if it's flat. It makes sense that there's 24 hours of daylight on a flat surface. It makes sense. What doesn't make sense are pseudoscience. Pseudoscientists spitting lies, hissing lies, puking lies. You don't know. You're not smart enough. We're educated. You're not. Get an education. What the fuck? I see a red car, and you're going to tell me it isn't red? I see a blue car, you're going to tell me it isn't blue? No. The fucking sun is going around on a flat circuit. There's no way you can deny this. And I don't stand alone. I'm not some little fucking punk that fucking can be pushed around and said, oh, it's you. You don't know what you're talking. There are thousands, millions. There's nothing you can do. There is nowhere to run. Nowhere to hide. You fucking monsters. You greedy fucking sellouts. You fucking soulless pieces of shit. Your day is here. There is a creator, and you're being watched every moment, every second, every hour, every day of your fucking life. You can't silence us all.
And I spend 99% of my time searching out the truth where none of you have ever looked. Some of you may have looked in some of the areas and some of the things that I've looked in, but I can guarantee you there's nobody in this room who has looked where I've looked as long as I have looked, as diligently as I have.
Do you see that? How the sun changes sizes? Not just a little. Dramatically. I've seen it myself with my own eyes. Sunsets. I've seen it when the sun's high in the sky. I used to, years ago. I was on a Concorde that my grandfather sent me from one end of Canada to the other. And on that Concorde, at about 70,000 feet, the sun went from being the size that you see in the sky to about fucking 3 times bigger. At 70,000 feet. Something that is 93 million miles away is not going to triple in size. Hold on a second. The shills and the trolls be a-comin'. You be a-comin'. Tell me it's an optical illusion. Tell me it's a refraction. Tell me it's a lensing effect. And I'll tell you to stick your whole head in your fucking hole in the ground and go fucking fuck yourself, you fucking lying piece of shit. Do you hear me? Because I know you're coming. I know you're scratching your head and twitching and hating and fucking just loving your money and your lies and your filthy fucking ways. You're selling out humanity. You're a fucking sick, soulless piece of shit. All of you. You can't see truth even if it smashed you in the face and knocked out every one of your fucking teeth.
Done it. Okay? Now, I hope that you will take it out of here and use it to search for your own truth. Truth is not always cut and dried. It's not always black and white.
See that? Do you see how it's small? It goes smaller and smaller? disappearing into a pinprick and you can still see the whole ball? It's an illusion. You don't know what you're talking about. I'm going to get in my spaceship and go to fucking Mars and get some alien shit. You guys are going to love it. And then NASA will be funded. We're going to take your money. We're awesome. We're great. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You can't get into the concept that, hey, this is right and that is wrong and there is no in between, because that's not true. There are all kinds of in between all the time. And truth is elusive, folks. I have to tell you.
What do you see? Look at that lake. What do you see? Is it bending left to right? That's miles and miles of lake, ocean, left to right. If you can see it bending off in the distance and the ships are going over the horizon, that means it's on a ball, like you said. Then where's the bend left and right? Huh? You can see it off in the distance, but you can't see the left and right? Huh? Where is it? Filthy lies! Make your filthiness come out! Filthy, filthy fucking animal! Come on, lie, lie, lie! Show me, troll me, hit me hard!
This. It's elusive at best and it's hard to find. And the moment you think you know it all...
Right now, this is frozen on the screen. Take your fucking little ruler, your straight edge, whatever you got, and stick it on the screen. That's miles. Do you understand me? Miles of left and right on water. Water. See if it bends. See if it bends. It should bend if it's on a ball, you fucking morons. Wake up, you fucking retards. You literally appear retarded to me. Do you understand that? You literally appear retarded.
You have lost yourself again.
Day after day, alone, not a hill.
You make me want to puke.